everybody! Sorry for the long delay. Having technical issues over here, getting the live prepped and ready. But that's the thing with show business. And there's my wife, by the way, standing right behind me. Who can only be seen on Facebook. No one can see her on Twitch and Instagram unless you visit. There you go. But yeah, sorry about that. Technical issues always happen, no matter where you are, where you've been, and all that stuff. So. At least we're ready, we're good, and we're gonna give you an awesome show as we normally do. But thank you everybody for joining us on Lunch Break today. It is a special episode today, especially because of what today is, as a remembrance. Hey James! As a remembrance to those who passed away in the tragedy of 9/11. There's many people who had family and loved ones pass away during that time also. I'm one of them. Hey Robbie, what up? So on today's episode, even though we normally do, and I give you the spiel of Lunch Break, the show that brings you the many foods you can make during your break at lunch, today is an actual special episode that you may not be actually able to accomplish at your workplace or wherever you do it in a small place, only because it's a special episode that I want to dedicate. So I took one of my grandma's recipes, well, actually it's a recipe of everybody, because everybody knows what it is, because on today's episode, there we go. On today's episode, wait, am I blocking? Oh no, you're right there. On today's episode, we're making pollo guisado, which is
okay. Let's clarify. The reason why you may possibly not be able to make this at home is because it requires a stove.
Yes, that, and it takes a long time to do some of this. So yes, you might not be able to do this. This is more like quarantine edition lunch break today, because you can do it at home. So pollo guisado is basically stewed chicken. For those who want to know what it means in English. Para toda la gente que está viendo ahora en nuestro programa de Lunch Break en vivo, I said a lot, dije muchas cosas, entonces just rewatch and hopefully I get a caption on there. I'm sorry, I can't do all of it. But yeah, so that's what we're making today on our episode of Lunch Break. And by the way, this is Melissa.
This is the Hispanic version of comfort food.
Yes. And I'm Christian Knight, by the way, just in case everybody wants to know.
So this is comfort food for the Hispanic and Caribbean community, because there are Caribbean people who do this as well.
So basically I chose this because, like I said, we're doing a remembrance for 9/11, and my grandmother always did this dish to honor those who have passed away, loved ones, and they would do it, forgive me that I don't know how to say it in English. They would do it for a 9-day vela.
So it's like what we call a repast.
Right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, repast. So, to celebrate the passing, I don't want to say death because it sounds so weird. Like,
not even celebrate the passing. You celebrate the life of the person who has passed.
So they do. Hey, Jonna. They do a 9-day
like a feast, like a dinner
feast type of thing. So this is the actual dish that they would do all the time with a little tangy little coffee shot type of thing. Yeah, cafecito. So they would do that and this at the same time and everything.
So essentially this was done around the time that the person had passed to talk about the good memories, not to focus on, my hairs are standing up, that means someone's here, to talk about the person's life, their legacy, the impact that they made on the people that they've left behind, and to not focus on the negative part of them no longer physically being here, but celebrate their spiritual, entity, their existence, their being. To celebrate their spirit or their essence being returned back into the universe and going across many generations to come. So this is more like just to kind of like get the family and the friends together, just to take away the whole heaviness of losing the one you lost. That's what a repast is. Usually in American culture, they don't do 9 days. They usually do it only during the time of the funeral.
I know there's someone they do like 7.
Not in the American culture.
No, I know, like the Spanish person.
Right.
Some do it for 7, some do it for 9.
So this is more of a Caribbean Latin thing. American culture doesn't do that. They usually just have their funeral. They have their wake, their funeral, the repast, which is the same day as the funeral, and on to their merry way. But Hispanic people carry it for 9 days.
Mm-hmm. So there's many variety. many variations of this dish in different cultures. I just chose one in specific, not really related to anybody, and that's what we're doing today. But I'm gonna give you some drunk history, as James would say it.
Did you say drug?
Drunk history. It's called drunk history, which is the knowledge drop right here. We're gonna do that in post, not drop. That I'm gonna give you, and some of it hit the I was mind blown by it because I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So pollo guisado, which, like I said, is stewed chicken, originated from actually a more popular dish called arroz con pollo,
which is from PR, baby.
which is chicken with rice. In case anybody wants to know what that means in English.
The easiest dish you can make.
We all know that the origins of arroz con pollo originally came from Spain, but then later on was adopted by Puerto Rico, where it became a traditional dish amongst a few others well-known dishes. Okay.
There's actually a song that has that in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget about it. So we can mention it later. So pollo guisado was typically taken from arroz con pollo and passed on as arroz caldo. So there's some generations that actually refer to it as arroz caldo, which is the translation is like soupy rice, basically.
Sopao.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's what caldo is. It's sopao.
Jesus Christ, man.
It is what it is.
Closely related to a paella. Because it's arroz con pollo.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah, I get
you know
it.
what I mean?
They
So
cook everything together in one pot.
so what ended up happening, so in Dominican Republic, it's alternately called locrio. Arroz con pollo is called locrio because it has rice and chicken, all that mixed in, and then other stuff in it. In Saint Martin, it's called locri or locreo.
I know.
Locreo means, well, to me, translated, locreo means like I believe in it.
I believe it. I know. Locreo.
So many Puerto Ricans know that arroz con pollos cannot be made without beer and
That's
not
right.
oil. And saffron is not a substitute.
Nope.
Okay? Just to let you know, guys.
By the way,
don't do that.
Saffron, if you look up how saffron is done, you'll understand why it's expensive. It is extremely expensive if you get it in like the real rich form.
Oh, yeah,
it's expensive, yeah. Saffron is expensive.
So from this variety of arroz con pollo, or chicken rice, they have made many dishes like this, and even the most recognized and most popular one called
Sopao de pollo.
Asopao de pollo. So yeah, she already said it to you guys.
Which honestly, that's how I like my rice. I like my rice soupy with like bean sauce.
Oh, yeah,
I don't like.
But you know what's funny? I don't like rice pudding.
No, there's a difference between sopao and rice pudding. Rice pudding is gelatinous, so it's like that gooey.
In English, asopao de pollo means chicken rice stew. So I guess they just made different varieties of the rice and chicken, and did whatever they wanted with it.
Which growing up, my abuela, my abuelita, my grandmother's mother used to make this on Fridays and Saturdays. So it was like a specific day that you made it. And when we had it, let me tell you, we used to have it. Oh man, it's bringing back memories.
They used to do that shit every fucking day.
We used to have it with toasted bread with butter. Because the sopao was like so liquidy that you had to just dunk it in there.
They used to do that with avocados.
Yeah, but we had it with the bread and butter, and that reminds me of my grandfather, because my grandfather used to eat it like that to get like every little bit.
The moment we start making this together, you're gonna see the smells, and it's gonna remind you of a lot of stuff from the old days.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's get to the nitty-gritty of all of this. So besides what you need, of course, which is chicken, you can use chicken legs, you can use chicken thighs, but if you're using breast, it says it's recommended to cut them in half.
Yeah.
Okay. You can also use boneless of any of those varieties.
I'm gonna stop you there because real.
I know the bone is what makes the soup.
Yes, it makes the flavor.
But for those who can't, you can substitute and take it out.
I would recommend you boil everything.
We're having it with bones.
Right. No. So I would recommend you put the bone in there, just the marrow. Now, me personally,
it gives it more of a.
It does. It gives it like a really hearty flavor. But I take the bones out.
Jay says my ears are burning. LOL.
Why are your ears burning? Is it me? Do I sound like Fran Drescher?
No one even even said that.
I don't know.
How did that come about?
I don't know. Do I have that annoying voice? What is it?
No, but nobody even said that. Alright, so I'm gonna wash my hands first before I start touching chicken.
Ew. Cross-contamination, guys. You want to make sure that you don't touch raw chicken at any of the surface, and there's a reason why, because it's called salmonella. So when you have your cutting boards, I'm pretty sure Chris has mentioned this before in other episodes, fish, beef, and chicken should have their own separate cutting board. That's the way I do it. In some cultures, they're like, screw it, we're gonna mix it all together. I have a separate cutting board for chicken.
Yeah, we do.
And I have a separate cutting board for vegetables, which I do cut beef on. I do not cut fish. So beef is the only meat that I will put on a cutting board with vegetables. Chicken and fish I do separately simply because of the whole salmonella cross-contamination thing. And I'm pretty sure Chris has showed you how to clean the cutting boards. Okay, so we'll do that towards the end.
Yeah, no, well, I want to do an episode solely of cleaning and sharpening.
Yeah, your
so
tools.
This, like a little special is what we do. So, by the way, on this episode, we're not cutting anything today.
Nope.
You don't need nothing to be cut.
Nope.
Just to let you know, all the ingredients you can get. Wait, before you start, because I want to mention that in a second. And the chicken has been marinated and prepared a little bit by Melissa already.
That's me.
I can't tell you the secret sauce on it. I'm sorry.
I did it.
You have to DM her for it. I can't tell you on that one.
I would tell you this much.
No.
Let's just put it this way.
Keep it a secret.
My abuelita taught me.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you can say that. Don't tell them a secret.
I'll
tell them my secrets.
My nana and my abuelita taught me how to do that.
We're going to be using chicken drumsticks for today, for the episode. Chicken drumsticks. Okay. So now, Melissa wants to get started on the rice. So we're going to side this pollo guisado with some yellow rice. Now, I know at home you guys don't have yellow rice or don't have what to make yellow rice with. But you do. But it's getting like ahead of me. It's like she already knows what I'm saying. We're synced. So there's many different ways of doing it to go about it. But the easiest way to do it is if you take some adobo seasoning and some turmeric. You can get that accomplished. You can do about 1 tablespoon per. 1 tablespoon of the adobo seasoning and 1 tablespoon of the actual turmeric. Combine them together, and then you can put in some parsley or scattered onions if you want. That's all up to you. Doesn't matter. But we're making ours with some green peas, and we're putting some parsley in ours. So, but Melissa's gonna give you a different variety.
Yeah.
But this is basically what you create.
Right. So if you don't have saffron, if you don't have sazon, which if you're a Hispanic home, I don't know why the hell you don't have that in your house. If you don't have turmeric, you can also use something that we use that we prepare ahead of time, also called what? Achote seeds.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
I didn't want to give out certain secrets.
No. It's not a secret. I mean, most Hispanic people use it. So you would put achote seeds in a glass jar. Don't put it in a plastic jar because it'll turn it yellow. Put it in a glass jar with regular oil. Yeah, get some mason jars. And don't use olive oil. Do not use olive oil. You're going to use corn or vegetable oil. The reason why is because it does something different to the achote seeds.
What if someone can't really handle those oils? Can they use olive oil?
If they can't handle oils, then they can't handle oils.
Well, no, I know my mom can't handle corn oil because she's allergic to corn.
So then she could use maybe, I mean, that's just me, but that's what we normally don't use. We usually use vegetable or corn or canola.
Yes.
So what you can do is you can use avocado oil, you can use olive oil. The thing is, olive oil is like really expensive. Like when you get a real good quality olive oil, it's really expensive. And so does avocado oil. I would not repeat, do not use coconut oil. Reason being is because coconut oil burns at a higher rate.
So this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna add in the water to the rice. Babe's gonna check to see if she's gonna need more than 2 cups. This is 2 cups of water.
Use the finger method.
Well, no, seriously, tell them why to use the finger method.
Well, I use the spoon method. You know.
Well, you can't use this.
Yes, you can.
No, this is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. So the reason why you use the finger method when making rice is you want to make sure that the rice is not right above that line right there on your finger, on your pinky. So you see your pinky has like given little measurements on it, right? It's weird. I don't know, but yeah, it's like God knew to give you measurements on your fingers. So you see that mark right there? Right there. It should not be, it should be above that line but not too far up. It should be above that line but not too far up. So it should be right in between these two lines where the fold is. So my hands are clean, by the way. I wash my hands. Yep. So what you do is, this is the way you do the finger method first. So the finger method is you make sure you go in there, okay, so I don't know how to show them. Oh, they can see it. So you see how the rice is there, and you take your pinky, not your pointer, not your thumb, your pinky, and you're gonna go like this, right? And once you go in, whoop, it hit right at that mark, right there. So that means it's good. Now, me growing up, what we did was we did the spoon method. So we did like this. Right, so give me a regular spoon and I'll show you. Because this is bending in the middle. It should work. So the spoon method. Take a spoon. And if it stands up, it should. Even if you gather it in the middle, it doesn't matter, right?
I think this thing is curved at the bottom though.
It is.
That's why it's gonna stay. Oh, there you go.
So, if your spoon, it works every time. When you gather all your rice and your water together, it doesn't matter because this is how you're gonna know. If your spoon stands upright in the pot, did you guys see that, right? That means you have enough water. Doesn't matter where or how you distribute the rice, okay? Because you're gonna fix it later. But once, and by the way, my dad taught me that. So, you take the spoon, stick it right in the middle of the pot, you gather all the rice together, and make sure that it stands up. If it stands up, you're good to go. If it does that, you gotta take some water out, actually.
Right,
so let's move that
here's
back.
the next steps. So you need 1 tablespoon of, well, we're using olive oil. No olive oil left behind, please.
I'm telling you, olive oil is expensive, bro.
So, and then you have your mixture of the turmeric, the adobo seasoning, and the parsley. She's trying to get everything in the candy. There you go. So 2 cups.
This is turmeric?
Yep. So, and adobo and parsley. And 2 cups actually was good enough for all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
oh, sorry, really quick. So if you don't want to do the spoon or the finger method, what you can do also is for every cup of rice, you do a cup of water.
Right. So there was 2 cups of rice in there.
2 cups of water.
2 cups of water.
Right. 2 and like a quarter.
Yeah, just to give it a little more.
bit extra.
So as you can see, look, see, if you look on this, well, yes, I don't want to drop you guys by mistake. As you can see, the water is turning yellow for the rice. So once it starts cooking and becomes,
if it's yellow, let it mellow.
and becomes fully cooked,
you know that rhyme, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, you'll have yellow. Right?
Now, the reason why you don't want to put too much water in your rice, and anybody who cooks rice knows this. You put too much water in your rice, what do you get?
Soggy rice.
Mogoyao.
But
or what we call oatmeal rice, which is how you make rice pudding.
If you guys follow TikTok and see TikTok, someone actually did a trick with bread.
Yeah, you put bread.
Put the bread.
Yeah.
Put the lid back on.
Yeah.
Let it cook for a little bit more, and then
right. So if you have too much water in your rice and it's mogoyao, what we call mogoyao, that's how I was taught to say it. Or like oatmeal. It's funny. Then you won't get the we're gonna argue this right now, but I'm gonna say it. You don't get the pegao. Okay, the pegao.
For us, it's called con.
With what? That's con. With what?
Rice.
Anyway, so you don't want mogoyao rice, you don't want oatmeal rice unless you're making rice pudding, which by the way, on hopefully one of his episodes will show you how to do rice pudding. It's really simple. But yeah, that's why you don't want too much water in your rice.
Yes.
Because then you won't get the pegao, which is the best part in sopao.
I agree too.
That's the best part in sopao is the pegao. We used to fight over it.
Listen, I agree with that. I'm just fixing the camera.
We used to fight over it. As a matter of fact, growing up, I used to wait until everybody ate, and I used to beg my grandfather to give me pegao with bean sauce.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna start the pot portion of our chicken or pollo guisado. Right? So we got a pot here. I'm gonna turn the take that away. Okay, turn the heat on. Make sure you have it yes, put that in the microwave. So like I was saying before with the yellow rice, we're having yellow rice with peas. We're just gonna.
Are you gonna make it in that?
Well, no. After the rice is cooked, then we're gonna mix this.
Oh, because I would have done it in there automatically.
You can if you want.
See, because it'll cook everything together. That's
So you can do that. You can do that too if you want to. You guys want to just mix it all together to make it easier?
Yeah. Put these frozen. Put these sweet peas frozen in there.
So when you do the pot,
Sorry.
make sure you put it to low to medium heat. You don't want to put it too high because you don't want the stuff that you're gonna put into it to start cooking and basically overcook by mistake. So here we go. So we got your pot, and then we're gonna put in our water first. So you're gonna need 3 cups of water first. These are 3 cups of water. Right there. Alright, so now get your pencil and paper because water was already easy. Right? The first thing you're gonna add into this is adobo seasoning. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. Is your teaspoon? Oh, can you watch this? Oh, you know what? Aha, that's what we gotta make. So, here's the adobo seasoning. I was gonna say tablespoon. 1 teaspoon adobo seasoning.
Okay, adobo con achote or sin achote?
No, that's just without achote.
Okay, so there's a difference.
No, this is regular adobo seasoning without achote. This one. No, don't take the money yet.
No, that's the one that you use?
Yeah, that's.
It's
well, no, that's not the one I use. That's part of
the.
No. Anyway, you're gonna need
sure.
2 tablespoons of olive oil. So here's the 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And yes, this one actually called for olive oil. It did not call for anything else. No other oils or stuff. So there you go. Thank you. The next thing you're gonna need, and you need to either buy this or ask someone to make this for you. Babe already made some recently, so this is why I chose this episode to do this with. You're gonna need sofrito.
Sofrito sin tomate because the Dominicans use tomate in theirs and we don't.
I didn't say nothing about that, but okay. You're gonna need 4 tablespoons of sofrito.
Ow!
Here's our 4 tablespoons of sofrito.
Which I make, by the way, guys.
Yes, she did. She made a lot of it.
Yeah.
So there you go. So now that's in there. Now the next thing you're gonna need, and you need to buy this if you don't have this, is sazon with achote. You're gonna need 2 packets of sazon seasoning with an anato, or anato is the same thing.
Culantro.
Something. So you're gonna need 2 packets. Why am I doing it?
And for those of you who don't know what culantro is, that is pegao.
Oh, I thought that was like Korean. Alright, so here's the 2.
Could be wrong. Correct me.
So there's the 2 sazon seasonings with achote. What did you do with the?
Did you throw the spoon out?
No. Did it just vanish? Yo, those who are watching, what did I do with the spoon? Did you take the spoon?
Dude, I did not touch it at all. Did you throw it out? I think you threw it out.
No.
You threw it out. I'll go in there.
No, it's not in there. What?
It vanished.
Wait.
It fell in the pot.
Yes, it did. Can you watch that? Watch this.
Yeah, I'll watch that one.
Okay.
No, I'll watch this again.
Because you know what it is? I had it in my hand and it just dropped. That's why I was like, wait, where did the spoon go? We're having an awesome restaurant today. Thank you. Alright, let me take this other spoon out. I guess I was laying it on the side and I didn't even realize
I wanted to take a bath.
when it disappeared. Alright, so.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
Dude.
I only let it go for a second and he just fell in.
That's what she said.
Oh god. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, at least we're having a good episode.
Yeah.
Hold on. We just expect that. Alright, I ain't going to...
Don't lose that one.
Try to take this one out. Alright, here you go.
Wasting all my time, so please go.
Sorry. Alright, so for the next thing you need, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning.
And by the way, they do make certain seasonings that are salt-free.
Yes. Alright, so that's that. The next thing you're going to need to add into this is about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste.
What is it with tomato paste?
This is not even a Dominican recipe though.
Oh.
Right? Here you go. Now you're going to put it to 7. Alright, just start mixing that in to allow the tomato paste to start diluting itself. Alright, the next thing you're going to need on this is you're going to need 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. So here's our 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I'm telling you, this calls for a lot of ingredients. I'm telling you. Hopefully you guys have been writing it down. And then there's actually still one. Then you're gonna also need 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons, 2 tablespoons of cilantro. There we go. Right, then mix all of that together. Oh my God. This is taking me back. Just make sure you mix everything well enough so that all the ingredients mix thoroughly. Hey Kaya, what up? Kaya said, hey family, what's up? Hey listen, I gave a shout out to Victor on episode 93, which is going to air I think October 1st. I'll send you some screenshots.
By the way,
but it's on YouTube.
By the way, really quick.
Oh, is there any birthdays?
Let's give a shout out to Kaya and Victor. They just recently got married, so congratulations guys. They're newlyweds. They're newlyweds, so shout out to Kaya and Victor Burgos in joining the marriage club, as we call it,
yes,
or we've been told.
Yes. I'm gonna put you guys back on this side. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna need, babe, just drain this.
I was gonna say something, but it's inappropriate.
You're gonna need 1 can of sliced potatoes, and the reason for this is that it makes it easier, so this way you don't have to sit there and cut the potatoes. It actually says to use that, so good stuff for that.
It's easier. It's like it takes away the cooking time.
Oh my God, you smell that? That's crazy.
By the way, guys, little cooking
Kaya
tip.
said, "Love y'all, thank you." XOXO.
Of course, little cooking tip, guys. When you're cooking with canned vegetables, rub them under water and rinse them out.
Can't you just have this as a soup?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna put in the sliced potatoes.
Potatoes.
I'm gonna use the spoon, the spatula, so they don't make a spludge. Yeah.
So, really
Definitely. It's
really
up to
quick.
her, you know?
So, I also want to mention the fact that Kaya, my cousin, has come out with her own webisode called Latinali. So check her out. Go to her Facebook page, Kaya Rose
It'll be right here.
Burgos, and she has a podcast that she does called Latinali, which is an unfiltered, unadulterated show about Latinas and what we go through and stuff like that. So check her show out really quick. Shout out to Kaya Burgos.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the lid on this now and let this simmer.
Simmer, who got the keys to the bean?
Okay. For about 2 minutes before you add in the last ingredient, which is of course the
Pollo.
chicken. Yes. Okay, this way. So that's it. That's just it for the ingredient part.
Not gallina, because by the way, you can use gallina if you want to, but gallina got a different taste to it. It does have a way different taste to it.
So, in case you're tuning into to the show right now, this is Lunch Break. We're making pollo guisado, which is stewed chicken. And if you guys have a pen right now, I'll give you the rundown of the ingredients, and this way you can do it. Also, when we do the edited version of the show, and that's placed on YouTube and on TV, I do put up the ingredients of what we make. So the first thing you're gonna need is, of course, the chicken. You can use bone-in chicken with thighs, legs. If you're using breast, basically you have to cut it in
I like
half.
Chris's breast with thigh.
Yeah, I'm not into legs. I'm not into bones. Oh God, really that too? But yeah, so you're gonna need that. The next thing you're gonna need is 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. Without the what you said?
Achote.
Without the achote in it, it's just regular adobo seasoning. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You need 4 tablespoons of sofrito, so you gotta get that.
Yeah.
Eat that.
I'll hook you up.
You're gonna need 2 packets of sazon seasoning that has either annatto or achote.
Kaya said season 2 launched today.
Oh.
We'll set up to do an episode later together. Absolutely.
Nice. We're gonna put it. Like I said, we're gonna put it again
Latinally.
right
Hello,
here.
check it out.
The next thing after the sazon, you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, which actually you can use a chicken bouillon cube if you want, because it's technically almost the same. It'll give you the same taste.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, which you can actually substitute for sauce if you want to, but also keep in mind the acidity of it.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. You're gonna need 3 cups of water, of course. That's the first thing you're gonna add into it. 1 can of sliced potatoes, or you can just cut up the potatoes yourself. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you. You're the one who's cooking. And then the last thing you're gonna need is 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro. But you can also use dried cilantro. Yeah.
You can use they're like the Swedish type potato. It's a sweeter potato. It's actually an Asian potato, which I love eating, just like that. But yeah.
All right. So now let's give this a mix. Wow, look at the potatoes, man.
They're gonna start turning yellow.
I think they did already. Right?
Not really. I mean,
They're getting there.
they're getting there. Yeah.
All right. So now the thing we're gonna do to this is add in our.
Fuck.
Fuck.
As my daughter and my nieces and my nephew used to say, the chickies.
Alright, so I am going to take this bog. Start. Oh, Babe's gonna start cleaning. Switch.
You're in.
So Babe's gonna start adding in the chicken drumsticks
Chickies.
in, and then once she puts all of them in, we're gonna move. Okay, yeah, she's running it. She's running the mixture.
It brings me back to when I was growing up. Like, you know, nowadays how things are so crazy, how cultures are losing their traditions. It's just like certain things need to be kept alive, and this is just, man, I never thought that I would be doing this. Like, you know, when you're young, you're like,
So, at this point, while Melissa's putting in the chicken, you can start putting it to the medium heat. We started it at low to medium. So this way, once all the chickens are in there, so once all the chickens are in the pot, we're gonna give it a little mix, and then put the lid back on. Thank you. And let it cook.
some people throw their marinade in the pot. We don't need to because we already
Yeah,
have stuff in it.
You know, the marinade is only good to keep the fragrances and the taste
Actually,
on
no,
the
some
chicken.
people just cook everything in it, but I'm just saying the reason
Yeah.
why we did it, is because we have a whole bunch of stuff in there already as it is. You don't
Sure.
want to throw off.
You don't want to throw off I was gonna say the scent. Alright, so all I'm doing is just making sure all the chicken is covered, because we want them to cook, because once because once this is done, you're good to go. So now, what we're gonna do with this is that now that the chicken is in here, we have it on medium heat. We're gonna set it for 5 minutes. Huh? No, not for it to be done. I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes so it can start to bubble. Once the 5 minutes are up, we're gonna put this to close to medium to high heat to allow everything while the lid is on to cook. So we're just letting the chicken right now get all the juices and the ingredients and those flavors that we just put into this pot melt together with the secret marinade that Melissa made, and then we're gonna have some juiciness. But remember, once those 5 minutes are up, make sure to go back to your pot and I forgot to put it back up in this one. Make sure to go back to the pot because you don't want the potatoes that are sitting at the bottom to actually get stuck at the bottom and start to cook. You don't want that. So please make sure to watch it as you're cooking it. Don't just let it go and
it's not set it and forget it type of deal.
Yeah. So, and also, while we have this time, why did I never add a person dinner? I want to give a shout out and a thank you to everybody who's staying safe. For all those who are, you know, basically at home and making sure that everyone is doing what they have to do. And, you know, shout out to all these first responders and I was gonna say co-workers. Delivery people, doctors, firemen, policemen, ourselves are included. Thank you all of you guys for doing what you had to do even from the start of all this craziness. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be here right now, and ourselves, you know, as we do what we have to do. Hey, what up, brother man? So please, people, please stay safe as much as you want. You know, not as much as you want. So please stay safe so this way we are able to see you the next day. And I also would like to take a moment, you know, to pay our respects to those who have passed away on this day as a remembrance that we've given to everybody, you know, because...
Oh, another birthday shout out to Dr. Lopez.
Oh, Dr. Lopez's birthday today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so happy birthday, Dr. Lopez, as we put right here. And happy birthday to all those people who have birthdays this
September,
week,
my sister's
this
dad.
month. Well, we mentioned it last week when her birthday was on. So yeah, so happy birthday to those people who have birthdays. I'm sorry I didn't look on the calendar to see whose birthday it is today or tomorrow. I'm bad. I know. I'm sorry. Don't kill me later. I do apologize for that. But happy birthday though to everybody, even those who have had birthdays and haven't been able to celebrate it. You know, we honor you in that. So. Don't forget that that we are here at Lunchbreak. We want to give a shout out to you guys and we acknowledge you. We appreciate all the love that you guys give us. With that note, don't forget to visit our social medias. I'm gonna say it early on before we do it later. And also, you know, Melissa has social medias that I'm gonna post like somewhere right here or over here. Don't forget to visit. Not on Facebook. Well, maybe I'll put it on my face. And show us some love. If you've done any of the episodes, or any of the dishes in the episodes, I should say, please send us pictures or videos or tag us on it. We would love to see it. I'll put it in the video, and as I'm talking right now, I'll be putting it over here so everyone can see what you guys did, and I'll give you a shout out. Also, don't forget, the show does go on every Tuesdays and Thursdays on the air, but you can watch replays of it on YouTube, on Facebook page. So yeah, everybody visit us there, and don't forget we are on Twitch now too. So if you guys have Twitch, you're able to see it there. Like I said, you'll see the link over here, I think, of all our social medias. Follow them, like them, share them to the world, show the love, and we greatly appreciate it because we give shout outs back. Just to let you know. Oh my God, is this what smells good, or is that what smells good? That's what smells good.
And we're using brown jasmine rice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, you can use regular canilla, which is what the most biggest staple of rice is in a Hispanic home is canilla. But you can use any type of rice that you want. You can even use cauliflower rice if you want to go low carb.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just wanted to kind of throw that little tidbit in
definitely, you can do cauliflower rice or what you said, broccoli
rice. Yeah. So
like,
they have a mixture of both.
Yes. Like I said, you can tailor this according to however you want. Also, you can make this dish if you wanted to with carrots, baby carrots. It all depends on you.
You can put celery in it if you want. It really depends on your personal It depends on your personal preference and taste.
So definitely, you know, there's many different varieties and variations of this dish. Like I said, just look one up that's tailored to you, or even substitute it however way you want. So in this way, it reflects how you're gonna eat it, because you're basically the one who's gonna be eating this at the end. See, there you go. So there's your 5 minutes. So now, as you can see from here, I'm gonna turn you guys this way so you guys can see. It has started to bubble. There you go, see?
Now's the part where you're gonna start seeing like the oils of the meat.
Look at the chicken.
Yeah, you're gonna start seeing the natural oils of the meat start to separate to the top. Which there's a trick to do that, by the way, guys. I'm gonna show you.
So what I'm doing is I'm just turning the chickens.
If you don't like that oily type of like film on top, I'm gonna show you how to remove that.
And then making sure that that the potatoes are turned, so in this way they don't get to stick to the bottom of the pan. But as you can see, the chicken is already starting to turn that color of our pot, of all the ingredients we put in there. Oh, right there. As you can see, oh, you know what? Let me show you. So as you can see from there, right, it's turning. Come on, guisado. Oh, it's already guisado.
Not really.
Well, it's the thing still, yeah. You guys can see it, right? So now at this point, see when we've moved, we moved all the chicken. Hey, Angel, what up? We're making pollo guisado, which is stewed chicken. I was gonna say it backwards again.
Sopao de pollo.
No. It's not stewed rice with chicken. Remember?
Sopao de pollo.
Alright, so now I'm gonna close this back up. As you saw, it started bubbling, and we're gonna put it to medium to high heat. Like I said, because what we don't want to happen is we don't want the
This is the one instance when we don't like it raw.
we don't want the potato either to stick to the bottom of the pan. Oh God, I gotta walk away.
If you have kids in the room, they're probably looking at you like, what does she mean?
Jesus Christ. Oh, so anyway, now it comes to the segment while this is cooking where we're gonna do the call, the live call. That's right. That's right, people. Live chat call. Who are we going to bug today? But also, if you guys want to chat with us, you can hit us up on a messenger on Facebook, and we'll bring you live. So without further ado,
Who are we bringing on?
I don't know.
Let's see who he brings on today.
I think so. Welcome, Phil, to the show.
I hate that name. I'm gonna change it.
She's gonna change it.
I'm gonna change it from Phil to.
Well, you know what? Let's do a poll on that. People, send in your name suggestions.
Angel said he's coming over.
Awesome. Send in your.
Okay.
Send in your name suggestions for our live chat person.
I don't
Here.
like Phil.
She don't like Phil. Wait, she don't like Phil personally, or she don't like Phil the name?
I don't like the name Phil.
Alright, so.
Phil.
Who should we? That your mom?
No, she's not there. She's out of state.
Who should we bring on? Who wants to come on the live? Call myself.
No, you should call yourself.
It's called Annie.
Annie's busy working.
Well, you know what? Let's try the sous chef then. Let's see if the sous chef is available. See if it's out. We're done in sous chef. So those who have watched
Change
the show,
the name. Thanks, Angel.
those who have watched the show know that when we first started the show, we had the sous chef Doobie. So we're dining Doobie, see if Doobie comes on the live. I'm not sure. If he doesn't come on the live, we're gonna go to the next person. But you guys can also call in through the messenger, and we'll put you live.
That's it. He's not picking up. That's it. 4 rings and you're done. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if she'll pick up.
Go ahead, try.
I doubt it.
Try it. Listen, as my boss tells me.
You don't know. The answer's no unless you ask.
There you go.
Let's try.
Unless you ask.
She might not pick up for you.
Oh, I don't know. Press.
Let's just go through the list here. Let's go through the list here.
Alright.
Practice people. I don't even know who they are.
Okay. Hey, try it audio.
That fool ain't gonna go on. You crazy?
Yeah,
He's
press
working.
You don't know, just press anybody, it doesn't matter.
He's working.
Press it and see if he picks up. If he picks up, it'll be awesome. If he doesn't, then we go to somebody else. That's all.
Oh!
Oh! Eladio picked up! Oh my god! Oh, there you go. Welcome to the show live! Welcome to the live cookie show, Lunchbreak. We have our cousin Eladio on the line. There you go, everybody.
Look, why are you grooming yourself on live, bro? Grooming yourself. That's Lord mercy.
Yo, look, even Angel said, press anybody or call me. Oh, don't call me.
Hold on, let's talk to him.
So what up, man? So, welcome to the live. I'm gonna put you much closer to everybody so everybody can see you. They all do it this way.
Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
So on today's episode, to do in honor of those who have passed, and normally when my grandmother would do honoring of passing people who have passed, she does this dish. The dish that we're doing today is pollo guisado. So no, not today, not today. But as you can see from here. Definitely. So here's our pollo guisado that's cooking. And as you can see, I'm gonna take one of these chickens out.
Whoop whoop! It ain't mad. We ain't mad.
There you go. There's the chicken. There's the chicken. There's the chicken. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. So, everybody, you guys got to see Eladio on here. I don't know if you guys have any questions for him or you want to answer anything, but this is basically what we're doing today. And of course, we have decided, let me put you up here so that everybody can see you, and I can see you. We're going to be siding this with some yellow rice. Not just any yellow rice. We got...
You cannot
See, there you go. You guys are hearing it right there from Eladio, okay? There you go. See, now you gotta understand when you do any type of Spanish dishes or any cultural dishes, they have to be made.
Certain things have to be paired together. They just have to. Like if you make yellow. Listen.
Well, don't do that much.
So I'll tell you this
We won't
much.
condone that. Just go out there and buy it from somebody.
Yeah, exactly. So certain dishes need to be paired with certain things. And I will tell you right now, if you make pernil, it better have arroz con habichuela.
That is true.
That is just a given fact with some avocado on the side. It's a given. You can't have one without the other. Because if you do, then the person's going to look at you like, what are you doing?
So this pollo guisado has potatoes also in it. So we put potatoes in it at the bottom. We didn't add carrots to it because the recipe didn't call for carrots. But you can do it with carrots if you need to. And that's basically it. So,
and I will let you guys know that this always tastes better the second day.
Oh, it does. Yes, leftover is always good. So thank you, Eladio, for coming out to the show. We appreciate the love, man. We will call you later.
Ciao, ciao, Mickey Mouse.
I'm off today, so listen, y'all got feel free to give me a buzz. I'm probably be home putting up Miguel's bed today.
Awesome. So everybody, thank you for thank Miguel.
Miguel.
Eladio. Shout out to Miguel. How about that? Shout out to Miguel. And Eladio for coming on the show. So thank you everybody for him. We will call you in a bit.
Later.
Thank you very much. Later.
There you go. So you guys got to meet one person on the live today.
Yeah.
We'll put you to the side. That's not yet? No. Okay.
Yeah,
So the rice is almost done. This is almost done. So I'm pretty sure if I can predict this, the rice
and the meat should
and
be done at the same time.
I was gonna say it's totally different. Alright, stop myself. I looked at you like, wait. I'm gonna say something wrong.
What were you gonna say?
The meat.
That's what I said.
No, you said it, but that's okay for you to say it.
So what's wrong with saying the meat?
No.
Such a child.
PG. He forgot to put the tomato in the chicken stew. No, we talked about that, Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Some people put it in, but because I have acid reflux issues when it comes to like certain acidities, he doesn't put it in there. Oh man!
We did put in though some tomato paste
Right.
in there, so the recipe did call for that. And then those of you who are tuning in right now, we're making pollo guisado, which is basically
pollo.
stewed chicken. Okay, stewed chicken. Not spot for this. Something totally different. But yeah, so that, and we're siding it with some yellow rice that has peas in it. And that's basically it.
We should have called Tia Nancy.
You can still call her.
I don't know if she'll pick up though because it's you that's calling her.
Oh, you never know. Hey, listen, the answer's always no unless you ask.
Let's see if she's there.
Man, it's messages. Look at all the messages. So yeah, so this is almost done. Oh my god. I can smell this. This is fine. And the rest is almost done, by the way. Oh, you didn't miss it?
Not yet.
So yeah, so that's basically all we're doing so far for the recipe and the show. We're waiting for this to finish, so this way we can show you the taste test of how this tastes. I actually want to taste the salt.
Yeah, look who it is! What's
Oh my
up?
God.
What's up? It's Titi Stephanie.
Welcome everybody to the show. Titi Stephanie.
Or Nancy.
Nancy, you're live to everybody in the world.
She's gotta fix her hair. She's gotta fix her hair. Watch out, watch out, watch out. She gotta make herself look semi-decent.
See what happens? See, this is just what it's random.
There she is, look,
you
there she is.
You get called up on the live show and show it to the world.
So,
There you go.
Titi, so we're
Alright,
talking.
I'll let you take it over. I'll let you
So,
take it over.
you know, Christian is making pollo guisado.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you guys do not know, this is my aunt Nancy, and she is that's one of the die-hard Puerto Ricans. If it comes to Puerto Rican food, she knows what it's about, right, Titi? Woo woo. So back home when you were little, did mommy make pollo guisado a lot?
Yep.
Okay, and how did she make it? Did she boil everything together or did she do everything separate?
Well, she put the chicken first
Okay.
with some sofrito.
Ah, there you go. Uh-huh.
Sofrito is the key.
I'm gonna put
You
this
heard it right
on
from
low
a,
now.
right from a true Puerto Rican.
The chicken first, then you throw the sofrito and the sofrito, the tomato sauce, the sazon,
There you go.
and then you cover it and let it cook there, let it sit there for a little bit, and then you put a little bit of water, and then the potatoes and carrots, if you want to put carrots on it.
See, so there you go. So see the way she does it and the way they do it back in PR is they pan fry everything first, then they throw the water in, so all the seasonings can get into the meat, correct?
Right.
So-
you have to cover it first before you put the water in. You cover it first because sometimes the chicken gets throws a lot of water out, and sometimes you don't even need water.
You see? So there you guys go. And then back home also, when you guys made the rice, did you make the rice with habichuela or no?
No, the pollo guisado goes with white rice.
Wepa, there you go. See? Uh-huh. See, certain things go with certain things.
Pollo guisado goes with white rice and the sweet plantains on the side.
Yay! See, we can't do that here because we're on a time frame. However, there you guys have it. So
All tostones.
there you go. Tostones with the garlic sauce.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
See? So there you guys go. See, growing up, she used to cook a lot of Spanish food too, and I used to eat it all the time. And you know what's so funny? I'm going to tell you a really funny story about. Look at the birdie!
Aw.
I'm going to tell you a funny story about my aunt. So my aunt, when you look at her, if you look at her really quick, show your face.
She's like, wait.
Ah, so if you look at her really quick, right? You look at her really quick. She's look, blonde hair, blue eyes, right? You think, oh, she's a white girl. No, ma'am. Straight from the island of Puerto Rico. So we come in all shades, all colors, all types, blonde hair, black hair, blue eyes. When I was little, we have it all. And when I was little, I used to think my aunt, she looked like a Barbie doll. I used to call her Barbie, like the little Barbie doll. So we used to call her Barbie, but I didn't know her name was Nancy. So I used to call her Stephanie or Titi Barbie. And she's like, no, my name is Nancy. So for a long time, I thought she was a white girl, and she's not. See? There you go. Shout out your area from Puerto Rico. What area in Puerto Rico are you from? Wepa! Shout out to Puerto Rico, hey! So we just figured we'd give you a call to give you a little spiel. So look, Titi, look what it looks like.
Oh yes, it looks good. Mm-hmm.
See, there you go. So we got the seal of approval from a true Puerto Rican. And woo woo! All right, Titi, we love you.
Thank you, Titi.
Talk to you later.
Love you, Titi.
Bye. Love ya. Bye.
So.
That was my
There
tia,
you
by
go.
the way. Blonde hair,
See,
blue eyes.
we got 2 people today on the live today.
And the rest is done.
Yep, so the rest is finished. So now
You
you already know
stir
what
it?
it costs, huh?
Sir?
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
this is why I suggested to put the peas in there. Look.
I see it, yeah. So
All together.
So,
And it got a little bit of big out on the bottom.
So Babe's gonna take out her, I was gonna say toasting bowl. That was a toasting bowl. Tasting bowl.
Weirdo. Okay. You snorted.
Oh damn, the Instagram finished already. But yeah, so Babe's gonna get, Angel says she cute. Uh-oh.
Excuse me? You hitting on my tia? I love it. That's
See, Angel even said, don't forget about salami.
Angel's gone.
Hold on. Wait a second. I'll bring you on. Hold on. Brother man, welcome to the live. Welcome everybody to the live. Angel. I gotta put you much closer this way so people can see you. Dude, man, this looks awesome. Look how it came out. Let me bring you closer. Look at that, man. So, Babe's gonna take out something so she can taste test. But, don't forget, this is Angel, by the way, on the live chat, which everybody can call in if they want to. And they'll be live to the world, like legit. And on TV, and on YouTube, and Facebook, and all the social medias. But, yeah, this is what we're doing traditionally to honor those who have passed away. My grandmother used to do this dish all the time for all our loved ones that passed away, and I don't know if you would know. Remember when they used to do the velorio? Was it like 7 days or 9 days? 7 days. Oh, see, so it's a 7 day that they were used to do.
We don't do 7 days.
Yeah, so this is what the dish that my grandmother would make. Yeah, this is the So
don't forget that's natural.
yeah. No, we did that. We put all that in there. We can't forget the cilantro. Yep. So that's what we did here for today to honor those who have passed away on the day that is today. This is a special dish that my grandma used to make. So that's basically it, man.
And the reason why you guys made it, and the reason why we make it, is because it can feed a lot of people. Like, it can feed legitimately a whole town if you had to make it. It's easy because everything goes in one pot.
Yeah, it's true. So, all right, so Babe's gonna taste test this. What happened?
What's my plate?
Hey, listen, we got one for you, man. All you gotta do is come through, man.
You gotta send it to UPS, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And shameless plug right there, shameless plug. I see that.
It works for you, yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna switch over. So I'm gonna switch over. Huh? I'm gonna switch over. Let Babe take over. She's gonna do the taste testing so and everybody can see how it tastes like.
God, please don't.
Let's see.
You're gonna make me hungry.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna say, right?
What's your verdict? What you got?
It's good. I'm not saying it's not good.
Did you take some of the chicken?
I can't.
Oh.
So I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, I took a little piece in there. It's actually really good. Taste. Let's see. Okay. Make a little piece of chicken on. Woo woo! All right, I definitely will. So we're gonna take a little piece right here. Here Here we go. Oh no, Papa, that's gonna take me time to
Well, no,
eat.
she
Trust
can't.
me.
She don't have that much of a stomach though.
So, oh shit, that's
Oh,
mine.
she's calling back.
It bounced them off. It bounced them off. It bounced them out. Call them back.
It should be on top. There you go.
All right, so my verdict on this is this.
There you go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so what I'm gonna say. No, someone tried to call.
Nah, someone tried calling you and
right.
they disconnected us.
So there you go. There you guys have it. And
I was gonna say, don't forget to say it right. No, it's okay, it's okay. Don't take it out your mouth. Oh my God, we're gonna laugh.
okay, so it is good. It's actually really good, actually. But I would throw some hot sauce on that.
Well, I know. See,
It's good.
And you know what it is? Is that she's always gonna add hot sauce to her stuff because she likes it spicy. So
Yeah, you gotta throw a little bit of hot sauce on there.
true.
But it is actually. There you go.
That's true.
There you go.
Yup.
That's
Yup,
right.
yup.
So it is lunch break delicious.
There you go. So everybody, thank Angel for coming on the live,
Thanks,
man. Dude,
Angel.
I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate the love, man, and support, man. I appreciate that, brother, man. All right?
So really, see
All
you
right, brother,
soon.
man.
So before we let you guys, go, we just want to take one last minute to
Yes.
give honor to those who have unfortunately perished during the September 11th attacks and those who have been affected for the past going on almost 2 decades. I can't believe it's been almost 2 decades since September 11th has happened. Our thoughts and prayers to those who have lost family members, who are still to this very day battling a very strong disease, which is right now a lot of people coming up with lung cancer and all these types of mental illnesses that I can only imagine the carnage and the torment that they experienced, not only being a first responder, but being there when it happened. It just gives us once again, it once again gives us a reminder of how fragile life really is, and we need to start changing things that we're doing. So just please, if you know anybody who has suffered from any type of anguish from the September 11th attacks, going on 2 decades later, there is hope out there for them. There's help for them. Please reach out to your local hospital or mental health call center. If you're experiencing any type of health issues from September 11th, there is hope to get help. We do not need to lose hope in what has happened 2 decades, and we will never forget those who perished on the planes, going into the Twin Towers, into the going towards Camp David Flight 93, and the one that crashed into the Pentagon. So from us here at Lunch Break to all of you out there who are experiencing this in your own way, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and know that you're not alone. And this is just the time to kind of reflect and remember that life is extremely fragile. Extremely fragile. Love the ones that you have here and honor the ones who have passed with some pollo guisado. So we love you guys.
So this is how it looks before signing off. So you guys can see the juiciness of what this looks like.
Wepa wepa.
There's the video how that drips like that.
Drip drip, get that drip.
So thank you everybody for joining us on the show for Lunch Break. I'd like to thank also Eladio, Nancy, and Angel for coming on the live as well. I greatly appreciate you guys for showing us the love and support. Don't forget to visit our social medias. They'll be put somewhere around here. Spread the love and joy for everybody to see this episode and all the episodes we have.
Look out for the merch, by the way. Look out for the merch.
Oh God. And also, don't forget to go to IMDb and look up the program title, because I kept saying the word, but you can do the word also. Lunch Break, one word together. And rate us from 1 to 10. Show us the love. Let us know how you guys think about it and what you think of us. Listen, good criticism, bad criticism, we all take all the love regardless, because we make this show good enough for you guys, and you guys are what matter. So thank you everybody once again. This is Melissa. I am Christian Knight for you guys, and once again, thank you for joining Lunch Break. And as always, don't settle for less than.
Make it your best.
Hi guys. Alright guys, we love you guys. Stay safe, be well, and catch you guys later.
Peace out, guys. Bye.